856-2288.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Good morning, Tiger fans, from the Swede Erickson Gymnasium at Casper College. This is Ernie Over along with Taryn Debley. We're here for the consolation second round game between the Lander Valley Tigers and the Buffalo Bison. Last night, the Lander Tigers lost to the Torrington Trailblazers 47-36, and the Cody Bronx beat the Bison 58-34. So both teams had a disappointing first round. I talked to Coach Drew Powell this morning, Taryn, and he said, well, the girls learned an important lesson last night. You got to make your layups, and the Tigers missed about 7-8 layups there starting in the middle of the third quarter when they had a 5-point lead, and they could never recover. So let's hope that lesson's been learned, and we'll have a better game today.
Yeah, well, and I hate to say it, the Lady Tigers were fouling like crazy in that third and fourth quarter, and it really came back to bite them when they were in the five foul bonus, like with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter and then 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So, it was Torrington who shot 25 free throws in the second half. They sank 14 of them, and Lander lost by 11.
Yeah, exactly. It was a tough game for the Tigers, but as Coach Drew Powell said, well, we've got a young team, first time they've been to state, and it's a learning experience. So hopefully the Tigers learned a little bit of lesson last night, and we'll have a better ending to the game today. The Lander Valley Tigers and the Buffalo Bison, the girls' second game in the consolation round. And if Lander wins this game, they will play for the consolation championship, and that will be, guess what time? 9 o'clock at Casper College. That's all we played in the tournament so far, 9 o'clock a.m. Games. Last night, the Lander Valley Tigers were led in scoring by Hayden Goggles with 10 points. Kendall McFadden and Daisy Goklish had 7 each. So scoring was just a little bit lower than we're used to, but, here we go. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites, and we'll be back right after this.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Ernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you at the Swede at Casper College and the Swede Erickson Thunderbird Gymnasium. And to tell you what, we've got another dandy of a game. Lander Valley Tigers. How many close games have we been in this year, Taryn?
100.
Too many? Well, we're anxious to have the Tigers win one of those close games. You know, we did have an exciting game at the regional tournament in Lander that the Tigers pulled out, but we need to have one of those here at State so the girls can keep playing. I talked to several of the players this morning just before they started their warm-ups, and everyone seems loose as a goose, so maybe that's a good sign for today.
Yeah, and this group in particular, Ernie, is very tight-knit, and they get along very well, and they typically smile and have a good time when they're playing. And, so I never really thought maybe they would, I never thought they would be take it too hard last night. Of course, you can't win a state title, but there's still more games to be played here and something to prove.
Now, we've got a Lander connection on the floor tonight. The head coach of the Buffalo Bison, Farah, is the daughter of Grant Paddock, who's a Lander high school graduate. And he had a state championship playing for coaching the boys here at Buffalo. So we've got a little Buffalo connection to Lander, and it'll be a great game today. The officials are here, all three of them. They're all ready to go, shaking hands with the Buffalo coach. Now they're going over to the Lander bench to shake hands over there. Well, any pregame thoughts, Tara, beyond what we've done already?
Well, actually a decent Lander crowd here in this morning.
Yeah.
Tigers can't win a championship, but the fans don't really care about that, it seems. They're here and present just as ever, excited to see how everything goes with them this morning. And it's fun to see all... Hey, refs. Hey, Rosie. Referees coming by, give us a fist bump. That's cool.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to have the national anthem. And, of course, you weren't in the arena last night. Fabulous rendition of the national anthem, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And she's standing right here next to me getting ready to sing again. And it was beautiful the first time. I want to peek over and look at her name, maybe shout her out a little bit. Meliama. Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful name, wonderful singer. Can't wait to hear the Spangled Banner once more.
Yeah. And it's coming up next here.
Yep.
We've got just a few seconds to go. And now she's moved over behind you to right alongside of me. So here we go. Flag is coming down, and we'll take a break and be right back.
Have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting.
Okay, it's time now for our Sutherland's Home Improvement Center, Fremont County's Home Improvement Center starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Buffalo Bison, the Lady Bison, they're going to go with Carby Davis, Grace Finkel, Camry Davis, McKenna Fowler, and Aubrey Irish. And for the Lander Valley Tigers, we'll go with Daisy Goklish, Kendall McFadden, Zoe Mulholland, Hayden Goggles, and Dagan Reinhardt. So Daisy scores an average of 19 points a game for the Tigers, Kendall 5, Zoe 3 points a game, Hayden Goggles 9 points a game, and Dagan Reinhardt 5 points a game. And for the Buffalo Bison, tell you they had, let's see, is this the final one? Yeah, this is the final one here. Last night, Buffalo had high scores in their game, 10 points from Camry Davis, and then it went down from there, 2 points to Aubrey Irish, 2 points by Carly Davis. And they didn't score an awful lot of points in that game last night against Cody, as we probably knew that they won. Also scoring points last night, we had, let's see, 12 points. Oh, that was Torrington. I can't give you that because that game's over. We've been there and done that. Okay, Taryn, final word.
Wow, I just can't believe how beautiful the national anthem was. It still got me, man, looking up at that flag. So cool. Here we go, Tigers.
Okay, Kendall McFadden is in the center jump ring with Grace Finkel. Tigers in their white, and the tip goes to the Lander Tigers. Here's Goggles. Goggles in the forecourt, wearing their white uniforms with green letters and numbers. They're going right to left on the floor here at the Swede. Goggles in the corner to McFadden. She doesn't shoot. On top to Mulholland. Around to Goklish. Goklish at the free throw line. Stops. Back to Goggles. Goggles in the paint. Puts up the shot. And no, high off the backboard. Not a good place to be for a layup. And now we have Buffalo with the basketball underneath the court as Fowler. Fowler on the far side, and we have a turnover by the Buffalo Bison. So no score, 7:51 to go. Teams have just had 10 seconds to play here. That seemed like longer than 10 seconds, didn't it?
That guy just came by and said, you better run the clock. Well, we're not running the clock, dude.
Yeah. Okay, here's Goklish. Goklish on the left side, outside, on top of the key to Goggles. Goggles back over to Goklish. She goes in the corner. Back out on top. Now McFadden has it. McFadden backs into the paint, over to Goggles. Goggles in the corner, on top to Goklish. Goklish drives the baseline and kicks it behind her to Goggles. Tigers are taking a little more time. They're not being so hasty. There's a shot up by McFadden, and it rolls off, and a foul by Reinhardt on the rebound. Okay, we've had 2 layups and 2 misses.
Really hope that's, last night's game isn't beating the Tigers here early in the first quarter. Don't worry about the lid on that basket. Just put it in.
That's right. Full court pressure by the Bison. They come down the court with it right now is Aubrey Irish. In the corner it goes to Darvis. Darvis on the other corner. Jump shot is up and off. Not good. High for the rebound is Dagan Reinhardt. Long pass down court with Zoe Mulholland. Mulholland across the key. Now over to McFadden. McFadden the other way, stops at the free throw line. Behind her back it goes. There's Goklish for three, and it bounces off the back of the iron. Buffalo gets the rebound with Carby Davis. Davis all the way down underneath the basket to Fowler, and she is fouled. And the personal foul is going to go against the Tigers. Is it Zoe Mulholland? Yeah, Zoe picks up the her first foul, second team foul. And going to the free throw line, McKenna Fowler. Her shot, no. Rolls off the rim. Maybe we ought to send the crew out there to take the lid off these baskets.
The rims are very tight. It's like they tighten the bolts down extra. Yeah. there's no give on the rim at all.
All right, there's the first point of the game. Goes to McKenna Fowler. 1-0 Buffalo. 6.5 minutes to go. First period of play. Goggles brings it down for the Tigers. Off to Goklish. Goklish. Mulholland. Mulholland dribbles across the key, stops underneath the basket, knocked out of bounds by Buffalo. That was kind of give and go type action for Reinhardt, and it was knocked out of bounds. Trying to use the back door this morning, the Tigers are. Here's Goggles. Inbounds pass underneath, shots up and one. And it's Dagan Reinhardt who gets the basket for the Lander Tigers, and the foul is going to go against McKenna Fowler, her first, team's first. And now here's Dagan Reinhardt at the line for the Lander Tigers. Lander leads 2-1 on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Reinhardt eyes, shoots, hits. All right, that's a good sign. So we got 3 points the old-fashioned way. And Lander now putting on full court pressure. Buffalo dressed in their black uniforms with white letters and gold trim. They make it across the timeline. Carby Davis all the way down. Davis on the far side outside. On top of the key to Irish. Irish guarded very, very closely. Back over to Davis. Now on the near side. Davis bounce pass in the middle. There's a shot up, off, not good. Tigers get the rebound. They've got numbers. Here comes Goggles. Goggles down, stops, shoots, and it's way off the mark. Not good. And it'll stay with Lander. Well, that's not a good sign. They're doing this morning what they did last night. The shots are there, but they're way high off the backboard and no chance to drop in the basket. Let's see if we can get one in this time. Here's Reinhardt. Reinhardt on top to Goklish. Goklish with the ball back on the far side outside. There's a foul going to be on Buffalo that was a hard foul. And that goes against Aubriana Mack. Her first, team's third. So Lander will have it out of bounds as Hayden Goggles took a spill on that one. Here's the inbounds pass. Brianna Lincoln is in the game now. Here's Goklish on the outside, drives the paint, stops, turns, shot by Lincoln, hits the back of the backboard, not good. 2-1 or 3-1 Lander, 5.5 minutes to go in the very opening period here in the consolation bracket at Casper College. Underneath the basket, there's a beautiful block on the play. Beautiful block by Hayden Goggles. She brings the ball down the court. Now in the far side, Goklish for three. Just misses on the outside. Fast break now for the Bison.
Take a charge.
Running down is
great
Davis,
hustle, Daisy.
And there's a turnover. Lander, 2-on-1.
Yes.
Underneath, Reinhardt for two.
That's good basketball right there. Great hustle by Goklish to get back on defense, and an excellent outlet pass to give Goggles and Reinhardt the 2-on-1.
Aubrey Irish from the corner, a three ball, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers, Goklish. We go the other way, heading from north to south, from right to left here on the floor at the Swede. Around the horn it goes. Reinhardt has it at the free throw line. Off to McFadden for three. It just misses, hits the front of the rim. Buffalo gets the rebound. Davis bringing it all the way down the court. And she scores. Coast to coast for Davis. And it's now 5-3 for the Lander Tigers.
I have a feeling we're going to be saying that name a lot. She looks like the best player for the Buffalo squad, and after that coast-to-coast drive, I can see why.
Yeah, she was the leading scorer last night against Cody, and that's a hard thing to do. Here's Brianna Lincoln for the Tigers on top of the key on the near side. Goggles just outside the arc. Underneath the basket it goes. With it, McFadden. She kicks it back out. Lincoln for 2. Oh, it just rims out. Not good. Tigers have got to figure out the mystery of getting that ball in the basket. Carby Davis brings it down. Davis brings it down. She's on the right side, loses the basketball, but runs back to the center line to pick it up. Davis, on top it goes, around the horn, underneath, whistle and a foul, a reach in on the Tigers. And that's going to be the second foul on Dagan Reinhardt.
She's got to come out. Here comes Zoe.
Zoe Mulholland coming in. Doklish coming out.
While I agree with Dagan that that's probably a cheap foul, it just looks so bad when you reach to steal the ball from behind. Your arms kind of wrapped around. So, yeah, I mean, can't blame the official on that one.
Addie Rounds in the game along with Zoe Mulholland for the Tigers. Here we go in the corner. Almost got a trap there. Still in the corner. Here's Davis. Davis under the basket. Loses the ball. It's up in the air. And the Bison come away with it. There's the rebound by McFadden. Geez, Ernie, can't talk yet. Here we go. Shot from the corner by Mulholland. Hits the front of the rim. It's rebounded by Addie Rounds. Now, Hayden Goggles up. Oh, just off. Not good.
Great job, Addie Rounds.
It's rebounded by Rounds. Rounds kicks it around on top. Here's Goggles in the paint. Throws it up and in. Hayden Goggles gets her first points of the game, and a timeout quickly called by the Bison. Lander 7, Buffalo 3, 2.5 minutes to go, and we'll be right back after this.
5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Why should... Ernie Over and Karen Debley back with you at Casper College, where the Lander Valley Tigers have a 7-3 lead with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first period of play. Buffalo has the ball out of bounds after that Buffalo timeout. Taking it out of bounds, a new player, Gabby Hall. There's the inbounds. A lot of pressure by the Lander Valley Tigers. They get down, whistle, and a foul on Zoe Mulholland trying to get the ball away. That'll be Zoe's second personal foul. So Lander's 2 big point folks have got 2 fouls each. Reinhardt and Mulholland.
They'll replace her with Hollingshead.
Yeah, Hollingshead comes in. Yeah, 2:30 to go here. Didn't I just say that? 2.5 minutes to go. I think the clock's been a little slow here this morning. But here we go. There's Darvis. Darvis underneath the basket at the baseline. Tries to get a shot off. Can't do it. Pulls it back outside. The ball's knocked away. Another turnover by the Buffalo Bison.
Addie Rounds has found her way into the scorebook early with 2 offensive rebounds and a steal.
From the corner, Hollingshead hits the side of the backboard. Little off that time. Not good. Rebound goes to Aubrey Irish for Buffalo. Irish down court. On the far side outside now. Goes to Hall. Back on top of the key in the middle of the lane and back outside again. They're trying to find an open player. There's Hall. Hall can't shoot. On top to Irish. Irish across the lane. Back over to Irish. In the middle it goes to Hampshire. Hampshire right at the free throw line. Puts it up. No, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Nice rebound on the play by the Tigers. Hollings hit for 2.
Holy
that was
cow.
a pass from Goggles and it went 3/4 of the way down the court to
That looked like
Hollingshead.
Josh Allen rolling out to his right, launching it downfield. Oh, and here's
there's
the steal.
a steal by the Tigers, another turnover by Buffalo. With it now is Lincoln. Lincoln on the far side to Hollingshead. She's got a lane, stops, kicks it outside to McFadden. Cross court it goes Goggles. Goggles drives across the lane. She's outside the arc now to Hollingshead on top. Over to McFadden. McFadden in the side. The shot up and in by Brianna Lincoln. Nice shot on the play. A great assist that time, too. And the Tigers are now up 11-3, 8-point lead. Here comes Davis all the way down. Shots up and good. She handed it off to Anna Mock, and Mock got the basket. 11-5 on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Coming down court now, walking it down is Goggles. Goggles into the forecourt. 22 seconds to go. Tigers looking for the last shot. Here's Goggles all the way down. On top, Lincoln for three. Just missed it, not good. And we have 10 seconds to go. Buffalo will get the last shot. Down court, here comes Davis. And a foul is going to be called on Hollingshead. So Zoe picks up, Paisley picks up her first personal foul. That's the 5th team foul against Lander. And going to the free throw line for 2 is Carby Davis. Carby Davis. 6.4 seconds to go. Shots up, good. And coming into the lineup now is Addie Arnold. Coming out is Aubrey Irish. Hayden Goggles comes out for the Lander Tigers. Next shot is up, not good. Rebound fought for. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on Buffalo on the back over Mulholland. And that is Mack's first personal foul.
The Buffalo crowd didn't like that one.
4.7 seconds to go. Lander will have it in the back court. 11-6, Lander with the lead on our Golden Buffalo Jewelry scoreboard. Here we go. Here's Mulholland, stops, shoots. Oh, it just misses. And that's the end of the first period of play. And the Lander Valley Tigers have 11, and the Buffalo Bison have 6. We'll be right back.
One, because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
The Bison will have the ball as we start the second 8 minutes of play here at Casper College. Bringing the ball down is Aubrey Irish. Off to Fowler. Fowler in the corner, around the horn, back over to Irish. Irish on top of the key to Davis. There are a couple of Davises out here. We'll try to call them by their first names. That was Camry Davis. In the corner it goes now. There's Grace Finkel, and the ball is taken away by the Tigers. 5th turnover by Buffalo. Tigers come down. There's Zoe Mulholland. Zoe in the corner it goes to Brianna Lincoln. Lincoln looking for it on top, and she loses the basketball. First turnover. And as you say, chin rather than the belly when you're holding the ball. Otherwise, it could be stolen. Whistle and a foul on Lander goes against Brianna Lincoln as she tried to get the ball back there on the far side outside. First team foul and first personal foul. Here's the inbounds pass, goes to Camry Davis. We have Camry and Carby Davis, both with K's as their first name. Underneath the basket, there's a long shot up, goes right over the basket, not good. Lander gets the rebound. Here's Brianna Lincoln. Brianna all the way in the corner. Shot by Koklish is not good. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers, and we have a foul. No, we have a jump ball. Held ball. So the possession arrow goes to whom? McFadden comes back in. Goggles comes back in.
Stay here with Lander.
Rounds and Mulholland go out. So Lander will have the ball underneath the Buffalo basket. And it's Hayden Goggles to take it out for the Tigers. Hayden, bounce pass in to McFadden. Outside shot by Brianna Lincoln for three. Just rolls off, not good. On the ground, we have another held ball. And this one will go to Buffalo. Well, the Tigers haven't found the range yet.
Oh, no, they got the timeout off.
He got a timeout?
Drew got the timeout, yeah.
Oh, Drew Powell, Lander coach, got the timeout. 6:49 to go until halftime, 11-6. We'll be right back.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to
11-6, Lander has the basketball after the timeout by Drew Powell. Here's the inbounds pass. Brianna Lincoln for three, just a little bit off, not good. Rebounded by Grace Finkel. Finkel brings it all the way down the court, turns it over. Lander has it again. Lander needs to start scoring on these turnovers. Here we go, underneath the basket, Goklish, she can't shoot. Out to Lincoln. Lincoln just outside the arc. It's painted green here at Casper College. Over to Goklish. Goklish in the corner at the baseline, and there's a long shot up. Oh, it hits nothing. An air ball, and Powell, or not Powell. Who are we playing? Buffalo takes it out of the air. Here's Carby Davis with a shot from outside for three. Boy, that is a nice shot from outside, and it's now a 2-point lead, 11-9. Goggles brings it down court. Goklish has it now right in front of our broadcast position here at Casper College. Goklish calling out some instructions. Bounce past the Goggles. Underneath it goes, and outside Brianna Lincoln for two. Nice feed that time by Mulholland. Or no, she's not out there, is she? That was a nice feed by Reinhardt. Down court, Fowler with it. Around the horn it goes, and they throw the ball away. 7 turnovers for the Bison, 1 for Lander. Okay, Coach Drew Powell giving some words of encouragement to Daisy Goklish. Reinhardt has it, now on the near side, McFadden. On top, Goggles. Goggles makes a run, kicks it in the corner. Here's one by Lincoln that goes in for three. Well, the Tigers needed that one. And Lincoln now with 7 points in the game. Buffalo coming back down. Aubrey Irish has the ball on the far side to Carby Davis. In the corner, there's a long shot for three. That's good.
Wow, now they're trading.
Now they're just trading baskets. Camry Davis got that one. And it is now 16-12. Lander by 4. Just in the second period of play. Here's Goklish. Goklish on the left-hand side, outside to Lincoln on top. Lincoln makes a move to her right, is blocked, and hands it off on the far side to McFadden at the free throw line. Kicks it back over to Lincoln. Lincoln stops over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt's got it at the free throw line. Running one-hander just misses. Ball's on the ground, and it is going to be Douglas. Carby Davis, Buffalo that comes away with the basketball. There's a shot up, off, not good. High for the rebound. and we have a held ball, and that will stay with Buffalo. Nice effort that time by Reinhardt to tie that basketball up. Mulholland comes back in the game now. Also, Abby Rounds comes back in the game. Brianna Lincoln and Dagan Reinhardt come out for the Tigers. Inbounds pass, uncontested three, up, off, not good. And we have a foul on McFadden on the rebound attempt. So Kendall, that's her first personal foul. And that is the second foul here in the second period by Lander. And we're halfway through, 4:06 to go. Douglas. Who are we playing, Ernie? It's Buffalo. There's another turnover by Buffalo. Buffalo all the way down. Here's Goklish in the lane, off the glass and in. Daisy Goklish for her first 2 points. It goes 18-12 on our Golden Buffalo Jewelry scorecard. There's a turnover. McFadden has it underneath. Turnaround, nope. She kicks it back outside to Mulholland. Mulholland in the corner underneath the basket.
Feed.
Oh, she is.
No, that was.
Oh, they're going to call it jump ball, but they'll go to the Tigers. Well, you know, as a former coach, Taryn, you know when the hand hits the forearm, that usually is a foul, but not this time. Okay, here we go. McFadden on top, and it's knocked out of bounds off Lander. So a turnover, Tigers, their second. 3:32 to go. Lander 18, Buffalo 12. I have to remember who we're playing here. Okay, Buffalo down court, almost has the ball stolen. Down court, there's Carby Davis in the lane, off the glass. No, not good. Rebound will go to Lander, out of bounds. Well, that play took 7 seconds as we're at 3:23 now. Tigers will have the ball down court. It's Goggles that will bring it in. Mulholland alongside her. Zoe gets the ball now. Near side, Daisy Goklish on top, Hayden Goggles. Goggles drives the baseline, and she's fouled going to the basket. Both players end up on the floor that time, and the personal foul against Buffalo is going to go against Aubrey Irish, her first, team's third.
Well,
team's first in this quarter.
Here's a shot at the free throw line. See how the free throws go for the Tigers today. They were 1 of 4 yesterday.
That one didn't go. Goggles at the line. She walks all the way back. Turns around, comes back to the charity stripe. Goggles, second shot, nothing but net. So she steadied herself and got it. It's 19-12. Lander, 3 minutes to go here. And there's a turnover by the Buffalo Bison. And it's turned right back. There's a shot up and in. Well, you got to be careful. You got to watch your back, after you get a steal. And it was stolen right away. In the corner, Goklish. Her shot is not good. Rebounded by Goggles. Goggles underneath to Addie Rounds for 2.
I love how hard Addie Rounds plays.
21-14, Lander with the lead here in the first half at Casper College. 2.5 minutes to go. Bringing the ball down is Fowler. Fowler off to Carby Davis. On top of the key to Fowler. Far side outside it goes to Camry Davis. At the free throw line, Finkel has it. Back out on top of the key, Fowler. Fowler over to Davis. Around the horn it goes. Back inside. There's a shot by Finkel. No, not good. Lander gets the rebound. Nice rebound by the Tigers. Outlet pass to Mulholland for 2 on the run.
Great assist again by Goggles. She's seeing the floor very well today, and they burned Buffalo in transition defense.
23-14, Lander with the lead. 2 minutes to go here, first half of play. Here's Carby Davis. Davis at the free throw line, shot by Fowler. No, not good. Lander with the rebound. Tigers have been controlling the boards in this one. Here's Goggles coming down court. She stops at the baseline. Underneath, layup by Addie Rounds is good, and the Tigers get 2 more. It's 25-14, largest lead of the game. Long pass down court, crossed underneath the basket to Finkel, and
foul,
she
Zoe.
is fouled.
That's a good foul.
Mulholland gets her third.
It's her third foul, but yeah, that's where it hurts, right? As she's been in foul trouble. She had to take one there.
Grace Finkel at the line for the Bison. Minute 26 to go. Lander 25-14 over Buffalo. Shots in the air.
Yeah,
no, not good.
Definitely a good foul. You can tell this not a great free throw shooter at the line. Minute 26 to go, and the Tigers have all the momentum. And as we've seen so far this year, the Tigers are a team that really needs fluidity within the game. They need less stoppages in play, more offense.
And the second one is good. Coming back into the Buffalo lineup is Mock, and coming out is Finkel. So the Tigers have it, no pressure. Here's Goggles across the timeline. Long pass underneath to Paisley, and she is fouled.
Man.
Nice. You talked about Goggles and her vision. That was perfect, and Hollingshead was all alone under the basket, and she got hammered as she went up for the shot.
Yeah, it's almost as if Buffalo's unaware of Hayden Goggles' passing ability. I mean, I don't think we've played it this year, so that's understandable, but you got 3 girls along the baseline, and Hollingshead sneaks behind for the assist.
Hollingshead free throws off the back of the iron, not good. Coming back in is Gabby Hall for Buffalo. Okay, here's Paisley's second free throw attempt. Got her green Nikes on. Here's the second shot, good. She got 1 of 2. And coming back into the game, Brianna Lincoln for Kendall McFadden. Lander 26, Buffalo 15, 11-point lead, largest of the game by the Lander Tigers. Minute 15 to go. Here come the Bison. Camry Davis down court. Davis with the ball on the right side. She tries to drive all the way in, shoots and scores. She does. Camry Davis goes coast to coast. She now has 7 points. Tigers, 1 minute to go, first half of play. Here's Brianna Lincoln on top to Goggles. Goggles
nice
stopped
pass.
underneath
to
Addie Rounds, and she short shot it, hit the bottom of the rim. Down court now, coming down is Davis. Davis stops on the near side, over to Carby Davis. On the near side, Camry Davis has it now. Camry back over. There's a shot up. No, not good. Rebound goes to the Tigers. And coming away with the basketball.
Oh, man.
Long pass down court. Oh, it's too long this time.
Now, there was a Josh Allen pass as well, about 20 yards behind the receiver. But
went
that's
down
all right.
to the 10-yard line, out of bounds. 20 seconds to go. Buffalo might have the last shot here. 26-17. Tigers with the lead. 9 points is the score. Tigers fighting. Gabby Hall, 10 seconds to go. Off to Carby Davis. Davis in the corner on the near side. Underneath it goes to McKenna Fowler. Her shot's not good. And a foul with 1 second to go. And they'll go to the free throw line. It was on Goklish, her first. 4th team foul. So at the free throw line is Camry Davis. Boy, she's got 3, 4, 7, going for her 8th point here. She's the leading scorer for the Bison. Shot is up, good. She'll get another. So it's 26-18. 8-point lead by the Tigers with 1.3 seconds to go. Camry Davis' next shot is also good. She gets them both. She's got 9 points, and there is the end of the first half of play. The Lander Valley Tigers have 26, and the Buffalo Bison have 19. Buffalo scored 13 points in that quarter, and Lander scored 15. And the fight song for Buffalo and Lander is exactly the same. The Washington and Lee swing. So the Tigers go off the floor to the hometown music. Our halftime score, Lander 26, Buffalo 19. Back right after this.
The time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Ernie Over back with you on the United States Marine Corps halftime show. The leading scorer for the Tigers, Brianna Lincoln, was 7 points. Dagan Reinhardt has 5. For the Buffalo Bison, Camry Davis also with 7, and Anna Mock with 4. Our halftime score, Lander 26 and Buffalo 19. And we're with, speaking of the United States Marine Corps, we have Jared Rasdall with us from Gilpin, Colorado. How are you doing today, Jared?
Hey, I'm doing well, sir. Thank you for asking.
Now, you're one of the recruiters?
Yes, sir. I'm a recruiter out here in Casper.
Okay, so you're the recruiter here in Casper. And
Yes,
we
sir.
had Aiden Martin with us yesterday at halftime, and today we have you. Tell us a little bit about how the Marines deal with Casper and Wyoming. Is this a friendly spot for you?
Oh, yes, sir. I definitely love recruiting up here. The people up here are amazing. They're wonderful, very respectful.
Yeah, that's good. How long have you been in this position?
This is my second month, sir.
Your second month?
Yes, sir.
So you're a newbie?
I am.
All right, very good. And how's it going for you?
It's going pretty well. I'm really loving the job so far. It's a really cool job, really great job where you can really inspire change in people's lives.
Well, you say it inspires change in people's lives, and as the national ads for the Marine Corps go, you don't join the Marine Corps, you become one.
Yes, sir.
So you've become a Marine.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about your duties so far in the Marine Corps.
Yes, sir. So I enlisted when I was 17 years old, and then I shipped to recruit training and went to San Diego, California, just a few weeks after I graduated high school. I was stationed, my first duty station was in Camp Pendleton, California, where I was stationed with 2nd Battalion, 4th Marines. While I was there, I was able to go on a Marine Expeditionary Unit and travel to Japan, Guam, Philippines, experience new cultures, meet new people. Got to see Iwo Jima, which was a historic battle in World War II. Loved that aspect. Shortly after I returned from my deployment, I was sent down to Orlando, Florida, to be a part of an instructor staff, which was a very unique position for me. I did a lot of military funeral honors and just supported a reserve unit down there.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's great. So, as Sergeant Martin and I were talking yesterday, join the Marines and see the world.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a travel agency that you don't normally think of.
Oh, yes, sir. It's free vacation.
Yeah, all right. So when you were over in the Japan area and Guam and those places, what were you doing there?
Oh, yes, sir. So actually I deployed in 2020, right when COVID started to get really, really bad. So we were one of the only operating active duty military forces for the United States that were currently forward deployed, which was very unique. So, but due to COVID, we had a lot of restrictions and quarantines like that. But so my job outside of being a recruiter is I'm an administrator. So I help Marines with their pay, adding family members into their record, all sorts of administrative stuff.
So you're one of the critical guys in the Marine Corps.
Yes, sir. We do serve as a really good support, fulfill support for a lot of Marines.
Well, that's important because they need to get their checks, don't they?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you ever hear when they don't?
Yes, I hear it right away.
Yeah, you sure do. So you are in the administrative branch of the Marines.
Yes, sir.
Is that something you chose, or was that what your aptitude showed?
So I chose that job. I wanted to take a lot of marketable skills out of the Marine Corps to make myself more competitive for when I do decide one day to get out of the Marines. So that's why I kind of went that route.
All right, Sergeant. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
And so Casper is a good place to recruit. How's it been going this year?
It's been going really well, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. A lot of positive energy toward the military and the Marines here in Wyoming.
Yes, sir, of course. That's one aspect of Wyoming that I do love.
Yeah. Where is your Marine Corps recruiting office here in Casper?
We're currently, we have an office at the East Ridge Mall right next to the J.C. Penney and the shoe rack over there. Yes, sir.
All right. So you're in a high traffic area.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And as we've talked with Sergeant Martin before, you guys don't strong-arm people. People come in, ask a lot of questions. You answer all the questions for them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yes, sir.
Well, the interesting thing is that there are so many careers in the Marines. I think Sergeant Martin was telling us you've got over 300 career areas in the Marines. So anyone coming in who, like yourself, wants to set themselves up for post-Marines have a lot of options.
Yes, sir, 100%. We do have over 300 different career fields within the Marine Corps. It is an excellent way to build your resume and really put yourself ahead of your peers that you will be competing against when you are moving into the workforce.
Right. All right. Well, we're happy today that we had Jared Rasdal with us from Gilpin, Colorado, and Sergeant in the United States Marine Corps recruiting. And standing right alongside of him there is Mr. Martin. Wanted to make sure he said the right thing, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right. Well, very good. Our halftime show here at the Casper College is brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. And remember, you don't join the Marines, you become one. And the recruiting office in Riverton is on the 400 block of Main Street. It's on the sunny side of the street, just down the block from the radio station and the newspapers. So, Sergeants, thanks for coming in and joining us here at halftime.
Yes, sir.
It's
Thank you for having
appropriate
us.
to have a Marine at the Marine halftime show.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Jared. Appreciate it.
Hey, yep, you too, sir.
You
God
betcha.
bless you.
Okay, very good. And we will be right back right after we listen to this.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Alrighty. Okay, Ernie Over back with Taryn Debley. Here we are just about ready to go with the second half of play. Lander leading by 26-19 account, Taryn. And the Tigers looking good here in the first half. Let's see if we can continue it.
I know, Ernie. I mean, like we were talking about, that little stretch they had there in the second quarter is kind of where they score their points, right, in bunches. And I think if they can do that again here in the second half, they could put this Buffalo team away, who really needs to get into the half court and set things up, as opposed to Lander's run and gun style, which can be very overwhelming.
Yeah, sure can. Buffalo will have the ball to start the second 8 minutes of play here in the second half, or the first 8 minute segment in the second half. Coming down court is Carby Davis. Davis gives it off to Camry Davis. I wonder if they're sisters. I bet they are. They look pretty similar. Here's Carby on the near side, over to Irish. Irish in the middle. Ball is knocked away. Turnover. Lander has now turned the ball over 10 times. Buffalo has. And there we go. A long pass down court is intercepted by Buffalo. Fourth turnover for Lander. On top, Carby Davis. Gives it over to Irish. Irish at the lane. Shots up, not good. Good rebound by Dagan Reinhardt for the Tigers. Outlet pass. Tigers come down. Here's Goggles with the ball. She slows it down on top of the arc. Goklish in move now over to McFadden. Back to Goggles. Goggles calling instructions out. She drives all the way in the baseline. Turns it out to Brianna Lincoln for three, and it rolls in and rolls out. Not good. We've played 1 minute of the second half. Lander 26-19. Here we go. Buffalo, far side. There's a shot up, off, not good by Davis, Camry Davis, and the Tigers get the rebound. Here comes McFadden all the way down the court. Tigers have to score here to keep the pressure on Buffalo. Goggles for three, not good. Rebound, Goklish, not good. Reinhardt, yes! Reinhardt gets the second offensive board, and the Tigers go up 28-19 on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard.
Oh, great hustle, Hayden.
And there's a ball knocked out of bounds, almost a steal. Coming into the game is on Anna Mock for the Buffalo Bison. McKenna Fowler comes out. Buffalo will have the ball at midcourt. 6.5 minutes to go, third period. Lander 28-19. Far side outside, it's Camry Davis to Carby Davis. Underneath the basket, there's a shot up, off, not good by Finkel. Rebounded by the Tigers. Long outlet pass comes down under the basket, and the ball's knocked out of bounds, and they say it went off the hip of the Lander player, so it'll be Buffalo's ball. Okay, Tigers on defense, meeting Buffalo in the backcourt. Here's Carby Davis. Carby Davis on the near side, now to Irish. Irish back over to Davis. She almost lost the ball. There's a shot up by Camry Davis, and she gets it. And it's now a 28-21, 7-point lead by Lander. 5:46 to go, third. Goggles brings it down for the Tigers. Underneath the basket, on top, Lincoln. Far side, McFadden tries to drive in, loses the ball, but it's picked up by Goggles. Over to Lincoln. Lincoln on top of the arc. Takes a few steps to the left, drives the baseline, and not good. Rebounded, and foul is called on Buffalo as Reinhardt goes up for the shot. And it's going to be Anna Mock that gets the foul. 5:21 to go in the third. And at the free throw line is Dagan Reinhardt. She's 1 for 1 in the game today, has 7 points.
The Tigers need to find that continuity again, as we've seen it work so much this season, but when they start holding the ball or dribbling in place, it really throws off the timing of their cutting. And I think that's what happened yesterday. Do not want to see that happen again today with a 7-point lead against Buffalo.
Reinhardt misses both of the free throws. It's rebounded by Buffalo. Long outlet pass comes down to Carby Davis. Carby Davis at the free throw line stops over to Amy Irish in the middle of the lane. Finkel, there's an outside shot for three. No, not good. And we have a foul on the floor.
Wow.
Against Lander.
So she gets thrown to the ground, and the foul is called on her. Don't quite understand that one.
Hayden Goggles picks up the foul, her first. So Buffalo has it underneath the Lander basket. Both teams with one team foul here. Here's Irish. Irish to Davis. Davis outside the arc. Drives the paint, puts up a shot. Oh. She's fouled. So Lander picks up another foul, and it's on Goklish, her second team foul.
Well, this is what happened to him yesterday. Started seeing a bad rash of fouling, and a poor choice of shot selection. The combination sank the Tigers yesterday.
First free throw by Carby Davis is no good. She's now 1 for 3 at the line. 4:59 to go, third period. Next shot is up. This one is not good either. Ball is rebounded and out of bounds. It will go to Lander. Boy, he took a long time to make that direction call, didn't he? Had his hand up in the air and then did a 4 count and then pointed the Lander's way. Here comes the Tigers on offense. McFadden, left side, outside, on top Goggles. Goggles to the right side now. In the corner, it's knocked out of bounds by Buffalo's Camry Davis. Okay, Goggles to take it out for the Tigers. 4:44 to go, third period. Lander 28-21. Tigers inbounds pass to Goklish. Goklish drives in the lane, puts up the shot, and one. Goklish gets it, and she's fouled. And picking up the personal foul is 30. That's Aubrey Irish, her second. So Landers, Daisy Goklish to the line. Daisy shoots, and a three-point play. All right, so it's 31-21, 10-point lead by Lander. Their largest lead of the game has been 11. Long pass down court to Davis. Bounce pass underneath, there's a shot up and good by Aubrey Irish. They left her alone that time, and she scores. 31-23, Lander bringing the ball down court. It's Goggles. Goggles getting some pretty serious pressure. Hands it off underneath to Goklish in the corner. Lincoln for three. No, not good. And there's only 3 black shirts down there for the rebound. Buffalo brings it back down the court. Carby Davis has it. Almost has the ball knocked away from her. Davis in the middle. Across the court it goes on the outside to Camry Davis. Underneath the basket. Now on the far side. Davis a long shot for 3. Carby Davis gets that long shot for 3. And it goes 31-26 now. Lander with the lead. Here come the Tigers back down the court. Long pass in the corner, McFadden. Kendall drives, has a lane, lays it up. Oh, and it's just short. Hit the bottom of the bill. She had no one on her at all that time. Down court, Camry Davis comes down. It's 31-26, a 5-point lead by Lander. Here, and they throw the ball away. No, they are able to pick it up. Underneath the basket, it's picked up by Lander, and it's a kicked ball, and it will stay with the Buffalo Bison. 3:17 to go, 31-26, Lander by 5. Their largest lead has been 11. Carby Davis inbounds the pass. Goes to Camry Davis, back to Carby. Carby on top to Camry. Camry, far side outside to Irish underneath, shots up and good. That's Grace Finkel that gets it, and now it's a 3-point game. Down court, here's Goklish. Goklish outside the line to Brianna Lincoln. Lincoln stops on top of the key, Goggles. Goggles fakes the 3. Underneath to Goklish, ball gets away on the ground, and we have a timeout called by Drew Powell. Well, I tell you what, deja vu all over again, Taryn.
Yeah, starting to feel that way, Ernie. I mean, we had it up to 11, back up, and then it came down back up to 10. Now it's down to 3. I hope that yesterday's game isn't going to beat the Tigers again today.
2:47 to go, 31-28. Lander will be right back.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Consolation round game this morning from Casper College. Lander leading 31-28. Loser of this game is out of the tournament. The winner will advance. All right, here's the inbounds pass. Goggles has it underneath the basket to Mulholland for 2.
That's what's called a pocket pass, Ernie. That was nice by Goggles. She's had her eyes open all day long, passing to her teammates in a variety of different ways.
Down court, Carby Davis has it, drives the baseline, and she's fouled as she goes up for the shot. And that will be a foul on Addie Rounds. That'll be her first. And that's the third team foul of Lander in this third period. And going to the free throw line is Carby. She misses. She hasn't hit a free throw tonight. She's 0 for 5. And boy, is she huffing and puffing there at the free throw line. Red face, shots up, and this one drops in. So she's 1 for 6, and it's 33-29. Lander by 4. Here comes Goggles across the timeline. Over to McFadden, and she's fouled. Personal foul by Aubrey Irish, and that's her third. 2:18 to go here, third period. Lander by 4. Coming back into the game is Gabby Hall for Buffalo. Coming out now is Aubrey Irish. Lander has it on the far side outside, midway between the two lines. Here's the inbounds pass, comes all the way over to Mulholland. Mulholland on the right-hand wing. On the far side, ball's knocked out of bounds. Oh, and they say it was touched by Lander. So it's a turnover by the Tigers, their 5th of the game, and Buffalo will have it. 2:13 to go here. Third period of play. Lander led by 11 here at one point. Back on the far side outside, there's Camry Davis. Camry Davis to Hall. In the middle it goes, underneath the basket, shots up, good! And it's by Grace Finkel, her second basket, and it's a 2-point game, 33-31. Here comes Goggles down, under 2 minutes to go now. On top, Brianna Lincoln. Brianna over to Mulholland. Mulholland on top of the key. Back to Lincoln. Lincoln can't shoot. Over now to McFadden. McFadden on the left side, drives in the corner, shot by Lincoln, 3! Boy, the Tigers needed that one. Brianna Lincoln with her second tray of the game. It's 36-31, 5-point lead. Buffalo hurries down the court. Carby Davis has it. Davis kicks it in the corner underneath the basket to Camry Davis. Now back to Carby. Shots way off the mark. And the rebound goes to Buffalo. Carby Davis with it. Far side underneath to Camry Davis. On top to Carby Davis.
Travel.
And there's a shot up, and it's off, not good. Tip is up, not good. Lander with the rebound. 1 minute to go here, and there's a fight for the ball. Lander comes away with it. Tigers need a score here. Down court, there's Goggles. Goggles at the baseline, underneath, and it's knocked out of bounds. Oh, off Lander. Just when you need a little extra boost, the Tigers have a turnover. It's their number 6.
I know they really teeter on that line of playing very fluid and playing very loose, and then falling on the other side of that fence into kind of like rushing, getting too fast, making poor decisions. And so they have to almost walk that line just a little bit better on the side of security with the basketball.
Underneath, there's a shot up and a foul on Lander on the shot. Going to the free throw line will be Grace Finkel. And the personal foul is going to be called against Addie Rounds, her second. So at the line is Henkel. She's 1 for 2 in the game. Not good. Boy, here we go. Look at all these free throws that the Buffalo's had an opportunity to shoot. Well, she gets one of them. And Lander will have it down. 4-point lead, 36-32, 31 seconds to go. Here's Goggles. Goggles has got an open lane, kicks it off. Shots up by Rounds, good! Abby Rounds with the basket. She has 6 points now, 38-32, 15 seconds to go. Long pass on the near side over to Camry Davis. Camry Davis on top of the key to Hall. Far side outside to Carby Davis. Back to Hall. 6 seconds to go. There's a long shot for 3 that goes in by Camry Davis. And there's end of the third period of play. Well, the Tigers have the lead, but only by 3 points. It's 38. Lander 35. Wow, they scored a lot of points in that corner, did the Buffalo Bison. We'll be back for the final 8 minutes right after this.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired.
Okay, the Tigers 38 and the Bison 35. We go into the final 8 minutes of play. Boy, that was an amazing quarter by the Buffalo Bison. They scored 4, 6, 8, 7, 9, 12, 14 points in that quarter. And Lander came up with just 12. So here's the ball. Lander has the ball at the far side. And it's a foul. It's going to be called on Buffalo. Or is it? Yeah, it's going to be called against Buffalo's Grace Finkel as the ball got loose and she dove for it and picked up the foul.
It's white. It's our
Lander's ball. Yeah. Okay, here's Lincoln to take it out into Goklish. 7:47 to go in the game. Goklish on the right-hand wing. Down underneath it goes, and there's a foul on Buffalo for a push. That goes against Gabby Hall.
Yeah, she's just fouling. Gabby Hall, that's like 2 or 3 times we've seen just blatant fouls. Not sure what's up with that.
2 fouls now for Buffalo here in the fourth quarter. Goggles to take it over. There's the take it in, I'm sorry. Inbounds. Brianna Lincoln, Goklish in the corner. Goggles doesn't shoot the 3. She brings it out. Really tough defense underneath. Oh, throws it away. 7th turnover for Lander. Well, there's that rush you've been talking about, Taryn.
Yeah, they're playing like
they're playing like they're behind by 3.
Yeah, exactly. I had a coach in Dick Quayle when I was at Riverton. He used to say, "Be quick, but don't hurry."
Yeah.
You know, the Tigers have there's nothing to rush. Even if you were down 3 here, you still don't want to rush at all.
Oh, and there's a foul on Hayden, her second. First team foul. 7.5 minutes to go in the game. Lander by 3. Buffalo has it on the far side into Carby Davis. Near side to Hall. Hall back to Carby Davis on top of the arc. Now over to Camry Davis on the near side. There's a takeaway by the Lander Tigers. Turnover. Nice job on defense coming down court. Here we go, McFadden underneath to Goklish. Oh, it's too long, not good. Rebound on the floor, pulled away by Buffalo. And again, there's that missed layup underneath the basket. Here's Carby Davis, shots up, off, not good. Rebounded by Camry Davis, shots up, not good. Rebounded by Kendall McFadden for the Tigers. Off to Brianna Lincoln. Tigers come down. Lincoln all the way down. Off to McFadden for 3. It's off the front of the iron. Not good.
The Tigers are just beating themselves right now.
Rebounded by Davis. There's this turnover by Lander. A steal by Kendall McFadden. McFadden bounce pass down to Lincoln. Lincoln for 3. No, it's up, off, not good, and a foul on the back by Lander.
But you see the rushing type of mindset in their shot selection. That's a 0 pass shot. Dribbled, walked right down into the 3-point line and jack a 3. That's bad shot selection, and it killed the Tigers yesterday.
Yeah, that's doing it to them again today. 6:27 to go in the game. Lander will have a substitute. Coming in for the Tigers is Addie Rounds, and giving Hayden Goggles a little bit of a break. She wipes the sweat off her brow, comes over to the bench. Taking it out of bounds is Camry Davis. There's the inbounds pass to McKenna Fowler. 2-on-2 break now. There's a shot up and not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. And that's Reinhardt with the Tigers.
Slow it down.
Long pass down court underneath. Addie Rounds is fouled. And her shot was way off the top of the glass again. As you said, Taryn, they just have to slow it down. Gabby Hall gets the foul, her second. And Addie Rounds will be at the line for the Tigers. She's got 6 points in the game.
I mean, I understand the magnitude of this game. It's lose and your season's done. But as Addie's first free throw goes in, but having said that, even if there was 1 minute to go in this game, that's still not time to rush. You're up by 4, so just keep play with the lead and take good shots. Offensive rebound.
Offensive rebound for the Tigers as Rounds missed her second, but it's picked up now by Lander. Here we go. Brianna Lincoln at the free throw line. Stops. Drives underneath the basket. A shot behind her back. That was an ill-advised pass. She did a bounce pass behind her back, and, of course, it went to the floor, and we have a tie-up, and the ball will go to Buffalo. Just when you have a chance to get a little distance between you, this young Tiger team is learning a lot of lessons here at State. All right, down the court. Camry Davis. Camry Davis underneath. Shot is up and good. And that is Fowler. And it's a 2-point game, 39-37. 5:43 to go in the game. Here's Lincoln. Lincoln off to McFadden in the corner on the near side. She can't shoot. Goes over on the far side. Ball's on the ground. Turnover Lander, but they get it right back. Here's Goklich, puts up the shot. No, it doesn't go, but she draws the foul. Okay, personal foul goes against Anna Mock, her third. Daisy Goklich at the line for the Tigers. She has 5 points, 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Oh, it's not good. She's 1 for 2 now in the game. Hayden Goggles coming back into the lineup, as is Carby Davis. Goggles replaces Lincoln. Carby Davis comes in replacing Hall. Second free throw here by Daisy. No, she misses them both. Rebound goes to Buffalo. It's a 2-point game. 5.5 minutes to go. Down court, Carby Davis with it. There's Camry Davis to tie. No, not good. Rebound, bounce away, whistle, and they're going to call it on the back, aren't they?
Yep. On the back on a defensive rebound.
Dagan Reinhardt, third foul.
Not sure what Dagan should have done there. I guess just let her catch the ball and score.
Okay, Buffalo to take it out. Carby Davis has it. Davis, there's the inbounds pass to Fowler. Over to Camry Davis. Camry Davis in the middle to Fowler. Fowler can't shoot. There's a shot up. Good! By Finkel, who was uncovered, and it's tied. We have a tie game, 39-39. 5 minutes to go. Tigers have lost that 11-point lead. Here's Addie Rounds. Rounds off to Goggles. To Goklich. To Goggles. In the corner. Rounds. On top it goes to Goklich. Goklich over in the far side, McFadden.
Good, much better possession here from the Tigers.
Here's Goklich. Goklich underneath. Oh,
but it ends in a turnover.
I hate those bounce passes through the lane. And there's a foul on Lander. And it's the fourth on Dagan Reinhardt. You know, it's a learning situation, but why would you throw a bounce pass through 4 opponents? It never works out your way. And I don't mean to be critical here for the Tigers, but come on, ladies, let's play some smart basketball. Tigers have led the entire way, except for the first basket of the game. Here's Carby Davis. Carby Davis, 10 seconds, turnover. Well, there's a break for the Tigers.
There's a little momentum shift here. I wouldn't mind seeing a timeout here from the Tigers. And let's settle down. It's 0-0, 4 minutes to go. Let's just need to calm down here.
Okay, here's the inbounds pass, goes to Goggles. Goggles on the right-hand wing, goes in the corner, drives the baseline, underneath, out on top, Goklich, shots too long.
Great
rebound by
Addie.
Addie Rounds, and it goes outside. Tigers still control. With it is Brianna Lincoln. Lincoln to Goggles, she doesn't shoot, tries to back her way into the lane, puts up the shot, good! Hayden Goggles, and a timeout by Lander. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Lander Valley 41, Buffalo 39.
Beats is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County School Athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Well, we're getting down to the last 4 minutes of the game. Lander has a 2-point lead over Buffalo, and Buffalo will have the ball, I think. Is that Buffalo's ball? Yeah, it's Buffalo's ball in the backcourt. Lander has Addie Rounds, Hayden Goggles, Kendall McFadden, Daisy Goklich, and Brianna Lincoln out on the floor. Taking it out of bounds is Finkel.
Watch the flash.
Finkel into Camry Davis. They're still in the backcourt. Davis brings it all the way down in the forecourt. Now underneath the basket to Aubrich. There's a 3 ball. It's up, not good. Okay, Tigers, let's get down and get a score. Here's Goklich all the way in the corner. McFadden for 3. No. Off the iron, not good. Rebounded by Buffalo. 3.5 minutes to go. Carby Davis comes down in the corner. Camry Davis underneath. Shots up, not good. And it'll stay with Buffalo as Lander knocked it out of bounds. Whistle, timeout called by Buffalo. Lander 41, Buffalo 39, and we'll be right back.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new.
Okay, here we go. On the top of the key, Camry Davis back over on the far side. Underneath, Fowler, no, not good. Rebound goes to the Tigers. There's an outlet pass, stolen away by Buffalo. Turnover Lander. And again, there's that not hurrying. And the ball is in 3 seconds in the lane. Traveling call. Lander will get the turnover. That's the 14th turnover by Buffalo. 3 minutes to go in the game. Lander by 2. The loser is out of this tournament. The winner goes on to the consolation semis. Okay, here we go. Goggles down court for the Tigers. Over to Goklich. Goklich on the left side outside. Looks over to McFadden. McFadden near side Goggles. Goggles in the middle of the lane. Oh, and she's fouled.
Oh, still fouls to get. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, no, sorry, I was reading that wrong.
24.
That is the 5th foul.
McKenna Fowler commits the foul. And Lander should go to the free throw line here with Hayden Goggles.
Come on, Hayden.
She's 1 for 2 at the line tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. She's 2 for 2 from the line. Hayden Goggles shot. Good. 3-point lead by Lander. 2.5 minutes to go. 42-39. Free throw here gives Lander a 2-possession lead. Shots up. Good. Yes. She got them both.
Great job, Hayden.
Goggles is 4 for 4 at the line. 2.5 minutes to go. 43-39 Lander. Down court quickly is Irish. Irish in the forecourt on the left wing. Looks to throw it away. Or throw it outside to Camry Davis. Camry Davis does. On the near side, ball is knocked away. Picked up by Buffalo. Long pass outside on the far. Now it goes over to Camry Davis. Camry Davis to Carby Davis. Carby Davis with 2 minutes to go in the game. On the far side, outside. On the near side, Carby Davis has it. Guarded very closely. She drives the baseline. Kicks it out to Mock, and a foul on Lander. And that will put That's on Brianna Lincoln, her second, but that's the 5th team foul by the Tigers, and that will put Anna Mock at the free throw line for the first time. Shot is up. No good. Lander 43, Buffalo 39. 2 minutes to go in the game, minute 53.
I hate cheering for kids to miss shots, but if this was ever the time, it would be right now.
Anna Mock at the line. Shot is up. This one is good.
Made it.
So she made 1 of 2, and it's 43-40. Lander by 3. Lander has the ball. Bringing the ball down the court is Brianna Lincoln.
Running a little clock here.
Lincoln, almost got fouled. And now there is a foul on Buffalo. And it's going to go against McKenna Foster.
Free throws.
Or Fowler, I'm sorry. It's going to go against Fowler. And now at the free throw line for Landers, Daisy Goklish. She's 1 for 3 in the game. Eyes the hoop. Oh, she misses it. She never misses those. She did that time. Minute 42 to go. Next shot coming up by Goklish. She missed that one too. She's missed 4 in a row.
Oh,
Buffalo,
but they turned it over right into her hands.
Stole it. Underneath the basket, we turn it over again. 2 turnovers in a row. Lander by 3, minute and a half to go, 90 seconds to go. Here's a shot in the corner, up by Camry Davis. Her shot is up and 1. So Camry Davis now with 19 points, and the foul goes on Brianna Lincoln, or on Hayden Goggles for her shot. And Davis can tie the score. She does. All the way back from an 11-point deficit. And there is a ball knocked out of bounds by Buffalo. Minute 20 to go, 43-43. Timeout called by Lander. Well, Taryn, in a situation like this, what does Drew Powell tell the Tigers?
I think you still be aggressive. There's too much time to try to run the clock off, especially with the turnover issue here. I would like to see them be aggressive towards the basket without hurrying. Run your offense. Wait until you get a good shot. When you get the good shot, take it.
Okay, we're at a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. The Lander Tigers, the normally perfect at the line, Daisy Goklish, has missed 4 in a row. Addie Rounds is 1 for 2. Hayden Goggles, however, is 4 for 4 from the line. Dagan Reinhardt is 1 for 3. So if the Tigers were hitting their free throws, they would be comfortably ahead today. But they are not. So let's see what happens here in the last minute 20 of this game. Daisy has 5 points in the game. Addie Rounds has 7, 10 points for Brianna Lincoln, 3 points for Paisley Hollingshead, 4 points by Zoe Mulholland, and we have 8 points by Hayden Goggles and 7 by Dagan Reinhardt. Okay, here we go. 80 seconds to go in the game. We're tied at 43. Tigers to take it out. Brianna Lincoln to take out the ball. There's the inbounds to Goggles. In the backcourt, Goggles crosses the line. Back to McFadden. McFadden with the basketball on top of the key. Goes to the left-hand side. Stops off the Goggles. 1 minute to go in the game. Here's Lincoln. Cross court it goes. Goklish in the lane. Shoots and it is fouled. Personal foul is going to be on Mock. That's her 4th. Or her 5th, I'm sorry. She fouls out of the game with 59.2 seconds to go. So at the free throw line again, Daisy Goklish. 59 seconds to go in the game. Goklish at the free throw line for Lander. Oh, misses 5 in a row. That is so uncharacteristic of Daisy. Goklish for one more. Missed that one too. 6 in a row she missed.
Oh.
And a foul on the rebound. Coach Powell has his hands over his head. And the personal is going to be called on who, or is that out of bounds? Who was the foul on?
They called a push on Hayden Goggles.
Well, I didn't see the call. 4th personal on Goggles. Now at the free throw line, Grace Finkel, who is 2 for 4 at the line. Shots up, good. Buffalo takes the lead. Dagan Reinhardt coming in for Goklish, who seems to be limping a little bit. She's been on the floor about 3 times today on her back. Next shot is up. Good. Buffalo by 2 with 56 seconds to go. Timeout called by Buffalo. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be right back.
51-58 today. Detailing done different.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Ernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you at Sweet Erickson Gymnasium in Casper. Consolation bracket game. Lander trails by Buffalo to Buffalo, 45-43. Lander will have the basketball with just 56 seconds to go in the game. Well, Taryn,
wow,
here it is.
Yeah, I can't believe we're at this point, Ernie. We're up 11 in this game, and kind of reminiscent of the game yesterday where we were up 10 points, and now it's coming down to the wire with all the momentum, you know, in the hands of your opponent. Not a good place to be, down 2 with 1 minute.
Every foul will result in foul shots. Lander uncharacteristically has been missing free throws tonight. Okay, here's Hayden Goggles. Goggles, bounce pass on the far side to Lincoln. Lincoln on the left-hand side of the key, the left wing in the corner to Goggles. Goggles on top to Lincoln, 40 seconds to go. Goggles drives down on the baseline, can't shoot underneath to McFadden, and her layup is not good. Rebounded by Buffalo and a foul on Lander. Oh, gosh, here we go. Another missed layup. Point blank range. And we'll shoot free throws at the other side, and it's Carby Davis. Davis has not been a good free throw shooter tonight. She's hit 2 of 6. 2 of 6 at the line. That one is good. 3-point lead by Buffalo. Good. 4-point lead by Buffalo with 30 seconds to go. Lander's season hanging in the balance here.
Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Lander will take it out. Here we go. Here's Goggles. Goggles all the way down. Stops at the baseline. Underneath the basket. Can't shoot. Outside for 3. Goklish. No, not good. Buffalo rebounds. Stolen by Lander. Stolen by Buffalo. Underneath Davis. Stolen by Lander's Goklish.
Wow,
Timeout.
what a sequence. What a crazy sequence that was.
10 seconds to go. Lander trails by 4.
Wow, what a crazy sequence that was. Daisy missed the three-pointer. Defensive rebound by Buffalo. They long outlet pass stolen by Goklish. which her dribble was stolen back by Buffalo. Daisy chased him down and stole the ball back again. We had like 5 possession changes there. Well, wow, Ernie, I can't believe we're here. Down 4, 10 seconds to go. This is not looking good for the Tigers. It's going to be Lander Valley basketball clear down on the far side. They're going to have to go 90 feet just to get it into their offense.
Well, I tell you, this is a young Tiger team, and they're learning some valuable lessons here. As you've been saying, Taryn, they've been rushing it. Instead of running their offense, when they get a shot, they take it, and unfortunately, tonight it's been missed. And that bugaboo of the missed layups continues for the Tigers. Not as many in that game last night against Torrington. But there's only 10 seconds to go. Lander trails by 4. Buffalo's hit 6 free throws in a row to take the lead. Buffalo 6 free throws in a row. Now the Buffalo coach is chatting with the officials about something. Lander takes it out in the backcourt. Into Goggles. Goggles into the forecourt. Stops in the corner. Stops. Lincoln shot. No, not good. That's the game. It's over.
Oh, wow, Ernie.
Well,
I can't believe it.
Lander's season is over. They finished the year at 14-13. They had an 11-point lead in the third quarter.
I cannot believe it.
And it evaporated. Lander only scores 4 points in the final period. And Buffalo scores 12. 12-4. You can't win a game doing that, and I'm sure this is going to be a hard lesson for the Tigers to learn. I've already see the tears coming out down here. So our final score is the Buffalo Bison 47, the Lander Valley Tigers 42. Lander is eliminated from the state basketball tournament. Quickly, let's do some scoring recap here. 7 points for Addie Rounds in the game. We had 5 points for Goklish, and she missed 6 free throws in a row. How uncharacteristic is that? She always hits her free throws, misses 6 in a row, and the game is over. 10 points by Brianna Lincoln, and 3 points by Paisley Hollingshead, 4 points by Zoe Mulholland, 8 points by Dagan Reinhardt, by Hayden Goggles, and we have 7 points by Dagan Reinhardt. So the Tigers only score 4 points in that final period of play. You know, they only scored 3 points last night in the final period. So we've got to get out of here because we have to let the Powell broadcaster come in, and they've only got 10 minutes. So we're going to close this game up. Brianna Lincoln is going to be our player of the game, and our good sport player of the game today is going to go to Hayden Goggles. Good sport player of the game. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. Final score again. I hate to say it, Buffalo 47, Lander 42. That's the end of the season for the Lady Tigers, and we'll be back with you next year. Football time at Lander Valley High School, and then our fall sports will begin. On behalf of our sports club sponsors, I want to say thank you. I want to give thanks to Kevin Reinhardt, our general manager, for allowing us to do these games. Certainly I want to thank Taryn Debley for his assistance and analysts all season long. And back at the station, I believe it's Rusty Wirtz. Kirk Baxter got us going. This is Ernie Over on behalf of all of the aforementioned, wishing you a good weekend. For the Tigers, the season's over. They lose 47